Do you ever feel a relentless hum within you? A constant urge to push, to strive, to accelerate, as if time itself is a fleeting adversary you must outrun. It's that gnawing feeling that the moments are slipping through your fingers, that you're always behind, always chasing an invisible finish line. This relentless internal whisper, often growing into a roar, leaves us breathless, emotionally tired, and profoundly disconnected from the quiet rhythms of our own being. We live in a world that praises speed, efficiency, and instant gratification, and so we internalize this frantic pace, believing that to pause, to wait, to allow, is to fall behind. Perhaps you've felt this ache deeply, the longing for a certain outcome, a dream to manifest, a difficult situation to resolve, and the intense impatience when it doesn't align with your desired timeline. We pour our energy into forcing the doors open, demanding answers, or trying to bend reality to our immediate will. Think of those countless nights spent tossing and turning, replaying scenarios, trying to mentally fast forward to a better future, a healed relationship, a resolved conflict, or a moment of clarity. This constant striving, this battle against the natural pace of things, becomes an exhausting weight on our shoulders, tightening our chest and stealing our peace. We mistake frantic action for progress, and often, in our haste, we stumble, miss crucial details, or burn ourselves out, only to find ourselves further from the serenity we truly seek. The desire for control, for an immediate resolution, can become a prison built of our own anxieties. But what if the very thing we seek, that profound peace, that sense of inner strength and alignment, is found not in the chase, but in the stillness that allows life to unfold? What if the most powerful action we can take is often not to push harder, but to wait with grace? This is the quiet, profound realization that can shift the very foundation of how we experience life. The moment you realize patience is not merely a virtue, but a profound and potent power. It's a turning point that often arrives subtly, perhaps after a period of intense frustration, when all your efforts to rush or force have simply met with resistance, leaving you drained and bewildered. It might dawn on you as you observe the natural world. A seed doesn't become a mighty tree overnight. It takes seasons of sun and rain, patient growth beneath the soil. A river doesn't rush against its banks. It flows, carves its path over millennia, finding its way with an undeniable, quiet persistence. The sun doesn't force the dawn. It rises inevitably, illuminating the world in its own perfect timing. In these moments of quiet observation, you begin to see that life itself is a symphony of unfolding, a dance of seasons and cycles, where everything has its own sacred pace. This isn't about passive resignation. It's an active, conscious alignment with the deeper intelligence of existence. It's a moment of surrender not to defeat, but to the wisdom that some things cannot be rushed, and that their deepest expression requires the gift of time. This realization brings with it an immense sense of inner healing. The tense knot in your stomach begins to loosen. The shallow, anxious breaths deepen into calm, steady rhythms. You begin to understand that patience is not about waiting idly for something to happen, but about actively waiting with what is, holding space for its natural evolution. It is about trusting the process, trusting yourself, and trusting life's inherent wisdom. This trust is not blind. It's rooted in the understanding that often, the most fertile ground for growth is cultivated in the quiet moments of allowing, rather than in the frantic pursuit. When you step back from the urge to control and dictate, you create space for unforeseen possibilities, for solutions to emerge organically, and for your own inner wisdom to finally be heard above the noise. It's a reconnection to your inner world, a gentle invitation to slow down and listen. What is your soul truly asking for in this moment? Is it another push, another sprint, or is it a quiet moment of presence? Patience becomes a profound act of self-love, a commitment to nurture your own being, rather than perpetually depleting it. in pursuit of external timeline. It transforms from a tiresome weight into a powerful stance of groundedness and acceptance. You begin to appreciate the journey itself, seeing the subtle shifts, the tiny victories, the quiet lessons woven into each passing day, rather than fixating solely on a distant destination. And with this comes a quiet acceptance, a profound peace that settles deep within your bone. You no longer feel the urgent need to control every outcome, because you understand that true power lies in allowing, in cultivating a steady, unwavering presence amidst life's current. This isn't to say you abandon your efforts or your dreams. Rather, you infuse them with a newfound wisdom, moving forward with intentionality, but also with a serene understanding that some things require their own time to blossom. You learn to discern when to act with vigor and when to simply hold space and observe. Patience becomes your anchor in a chaotic world, a deep wellspring of quiet strength that allows you to navigate challenges with grace, to nurture relationships with enduring care, and to pursue your path with a resilient spirit. It is the steady hand that guides you through the labyrinth of life, assuring you that every turn, every delay, every moment of gentle unfolding holds its own sacred purpose. Patience isn't just a virtue. It is the quiet, potent power that allows life to unfold in its own magnificent time, revealing its deepest lessons and most beautiful gifts.